Um, I decided to go ahead and make another one of these videos. If you're still a frequent player of Halo, is my boot barn receipt? Oh, that's Lowe's. If you're still a frequent player of Halo 2, you probably are aware of how, it's if you're a player of Halo 1 through 3, you're probably really aware of how bleak the future looks for Halo. If you're a fan of Halo 1 through 3, you're probably not a fan of Infinite. It is a good game compared to Reach 4 and 5. And there's a lot of potential there, and hopefully that's realized, but right now, not looking very good. But we're not here to talk about Infinite. We're here to talk about Halo 2, which is also bleak because 2 of the maps are broken now. Elongation and Colossus. The map breaking on Colossus isn't too big of a deal. It kind of fucks up jumping up through the holes up to Beam Rifle Tower, but if you're new, you probably don't know what I'm talking about anyway, so don't worry about it. Frankly, I personally am losing interest in Halo 2. Never thought I'd say that, but it just, like, I don't know. I am working on a dual Taj with a friend of mine. Hopefully that gets finished. I already have like 3 or 4 sweet clips. But other than that, just in case that this ends up being my last video, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give away my biggest secret in this video. This is my biggest one. This helps me dominate pretty much any social game, any ranked game with radar. There has to be radar. If you're playing Team Hardcore, it doesn't really do anything for you, which is kind of a mistake that 343 made. They, for some reason, they only considered the remaining 10,000 Halo players that they had, and they released no radar playlists in a game with currently about as much esports merit as Connect 4. If you don't have people playing your game, you don't have an esport. They don't understand this. They released the Halo 2 ranked playlist was hardcore instead of just regular Slayer or maybe mixed game types. They release hardcore. Nothing is more brutal to a new player, and you will know if you're watching these videos, nothing is more brutal than getting fucking raped by 2 to 4 people with BRs that know what they're doing. And BR starts is not good. Was not good, because it's pretty much was now. Was not good for MCC at all at any point. The casual player just can't. If you're a new player to Halo, you just can't. I don't know why I'm leaning forward. You can't cope with that. You can't learn the game if you're constantly in the respawn screen. Okay, like a lot of the newer or original players or older players might say, oh well, get good at the game. It's like, no, you don't understand. I said this in my first video. You guys never had the opportunity to get good at this game. We did. We had a ranking system. We had mixed playlists. We had all sorts of shit. We had it made. The only thing that we didn't like was hackers and modders. That's it. You guys don't have that. You have social, where you get partied up against a party of 4 that just shits on you. So, again, that's why we're here. This may or may not be my last video, so I'm going to give out my secret today. First, let's go over power positions on Midship. Right here. Obviously, select number 1. I've learned to like that over there more. I'll show you that in a second. But pro tip: What happens when you're at Pink Tower all the time? Some motherfucker's coming up trying to give you a hard time, okay? You don't like getting a hard time. Let's say this motherfucker's coming up over here, right? Let's say he's coming up over here. He throws a grenade right there. Say you're standing like right over here when that explodes. You're one shot. You see this motherfucker coming up. Watch this. Look at that. And then he comes walking by. Give him the fucking 1-2, okay? You probably don't know how to BXR. Maybe you do. I would suggest you try to learn. Practice in campaign. It's actually the easiest button glitch. Like, there's the BXR. There's the BXB, which I have a hard time doing on a PS4 controller. I think my timing's off. You can actually make that jump too. So if you really want to get him the razzle dazzle, run over there and do that. I suggest practicing that jump. Getting up to P3. There's 2 ways, 3 ways maybe to get up to P3. Jumping up here. Fuck. There's the pretty much original way of doing it. That's just jumping up there. And then I believe you can do it off the front here. Possible. I don't usually go that way because, like, fuck, I never make that. I never do that jump. I say I never make that jump. I never do that jump. You got to kind of aim higher up than you think you do. But anyway, like, if you're trying to jump up here and the other team's remotely competent, you're probably gonna get killed before you make it up there. So I suggest this jumping up the sides. I don't even really suggest being on P3 at all, honestly. Let me show you why real quick. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna skip this because this is obvious, right? You got fucking don't forget your base windows. Don't feel like don't spawn right here and think, oh, I gotta go over here or over here to be effective. No, you don't. You just come right here. Come right out here. Look at this. You don't have to fucking lead the base. You honestly don't. Like, say you're having a bad game. Say you're trying to fucking take car or take Pink Tower. It's not working out. Just chill out at base window, dude. Somebody shoots at you, you just duck down. Somebody shooting at you over there, you just duck down. If somebody's shooting at you from both sides, you just kind of back up and hope they don't come walking across there. Okay, car side. Car 2, I don't recommend because remember my last video, I said you always want to be on top of the map. So don't. Car 2 is not a good position. You spawn here, get out of here. Just get out. All right, car 3. You don't ever want to be here on car 3. Okay. Basically, this car 3 works differently than Pink Tower. Pink Tower, you're in one spot. Car 3, you're in 2 different spots, depending on where the enemy spawns. Say they spawn, or you know they're spawning over here. Okay, you move up over here, start throwing some grenades. Use this bubble. Use the fuck out of it, okay? You can jump on top of it. This is your home pretty much when you're on car 3, okay? This one and that one. All right, if somebody starts rushing you from over here for whatever reason, and that might happen because the spawns in this game, you just drop down, you know, throw a grenade up there. You don't even have to jump. I don't know why I jump, but you can do that. You have a variety of ways to defend yourself. Like, this is so much better than Pink Tower in my opinion. And once the spawns switch, or they will, once your teammate makes it over here, your teammates, and you just go over to this bubble and you fucking repeat the process. How do you get somebody off of car 3? You fucking throw grenades at the bubbles. That's how you get somebody off of car 3. You just fucking throw grenades. You don't come up here. You don't think you're gonna out BR somebody. Because that's really risky, number 1, and number 2, you're probably getting shot at by his teammates before you even get up there. So just fucking throw grenades and see if maybe he pops out one of the sides and maybe you can just finish him off. Other than that, It's really hard to get somebody out of car 3 if you don't have good teammates. Getting somebody off of Pink Tower. Don't underestimate this ramp for Pink Tower push. This is really good. You can get grenades up there. You can get grenades in there. You can get grenades, you know, right there. Why does my controller feel so fucking wonky today? I don't know. You know what I think it is? No, I'm not hiding it. Let's try that. Oh, you know what it is? I turned off the Steam remapping tool. Well, it feels fine now, actually. Infinite, like, I thought that was the only one that used it. Anyway, whatever. So when pushing Pink Tower, this is a good spot, actually. It's actually better than the base window, in my opinion, because you can hit both doors with grenades. So, like, right here. And that landed right there, which is really good, because if some guy's, like, hiding right here, because he probably is if he's shooting in your teammate's direction, that just fucked him up. He's one shot now. He's not going to be shooting for a while, and maybe you can push at that point. Places you don't want to be: Pink 1, Car 2, Car 1, in front of either of the bases. You don't really want to be anywhere in the middle of this map. I think Walshy, the Halo 2 Pro Walshy, was known for actually coming down here and turning this into like almost like a pseudo power position, because from here you can actually make a move anywhere on the map and you have a decent amount of cover. You can try it at your own risk, but I prefer just to play the top of the map. That's pretty much it for Midship. I don't think I forgot anything. I'm going to show you some neat little pro hops on Ivory Tower, and then I'll show you my big secret. Slayer. Power positions on Ivory Tower. Right here is actually a good position, strictly because OS, this is really like the most powerful corner of the fucking map. All right, you got OS right here and the noob combo to kill OS right here. Okay, it's actually really good. Always blow up your fusion cores. Snipe tower is obviously good because like the rockets are right there. How the fuck are they gonna get rockets if you're right here with a sniper rifle, you know? Other than that, there's not a whole lot of good positions on Ivory Tower. Like, this isn't even that great. It's pretty much those two spots. Like, why does every Ivory Tower like devolve into a push for like over there and over there? Well, that's because those are the only two good spots on the map. So let's say, for example, you spawn right here. All right. First off, I'm going to show you a goofy spot. All right, there's a goofy spot. See if I can make it first try. I usually do. You can get up in this tree here. You don't really even have to crouch jump. You can make this 100% of the time. It's actually really good because nobody ever expects it. And if you have sniper rifle, which you probably do, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and give you permission to start picking up power weapons now because you're probably good. All right. And did I mention to practice with the sniper in outskirts? If I didn't, do that 20 to 30 reps. I want you getting headshots on everything. All right, 20-30 reps, because you don't want to come in here with my fucking sick ass tips and embarrass yourself. 20-30 reps. Get up here with the sniper. Look at that. You pretty much turned the most powerful position on the map into a death trap. It's pretty good, right? Now, a less retarded way to get up there. Or not to get up there, I don't think. But anyway, a less retarded way to push snipe tower. Because once people see you up there, you're not going to be able to go up there again for the rest of the game. So say you're up here, or say you're right here and you got enemy team up there, and you can only do this. You can only do this if your team is pushing from either side. You can't do this by yourself, so don't try. You have to pay attention. Is your teammates trying to make a push? Yes. You can hop up here, throw grenades, shoot, and you can keep on hopping. Maybe get 1 kill, 2 kills perhaps, and then you can come in here and help with the rest of the push. Other than that, there's really not, like, these are actually good spots. Like if you have the sniper rifle, it's almost like lockout, right? Like if you have the sniper rifle, you can come back here and like kind of sit back here and snipe people off snipe tower. But the problem is the sniper rifle spawns like every 10 seconds or something on this map, so that you're gonna be constantly like getting shot at by another sniper, and it's gonna kind of suck. But from there you can also see overshield, and you can help control the most powerful side of the map, which is this. So it's pretty good. Other options for snipers, like you gotta make shit up. Don't think outside the box. Like this is actually really good right here. I mean, look at this. You can block off the whole fucking snipe tower and just shoot across the map, and you're protecting overshield, and you can snipe people coming up over there. It's really good. Don't be afraid to use cover on a map. I know we're not playing Battlefield, I know, but don't be afraid to just fucking look at this. Here, I'm gonna show you my first secret, which really isn't a secret. Most people know about this. Peek shotting. Okay. So you got a guy, say he's just right here. Just say there's a random dude right there. Watch. You're gonna want to make sure you're timing it correctly, because you can block almost your entire burst if you don't. That's tip number 1. You can do that in any map, and really any game. You can do it in Halo 3. You can do it in CE. I wouldn't recommend it though, because 3-shot pistols are still really good. You can do that on Reach. It helps with the bloom kind of too, because your bloom has the reset anyway between shots a little bit. Halo 4, I don't know about Halo 4 because they can just kind of sprint up to you. Even Infinite, actually, you could do that on. Actually, I see a lot of people doing it on Infinite, more so than I ever did Halo 3. So peek shotting. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna spill all the beans here today, so I gotta try to remember everything here that I like to do. Also, a good jump right here. Let me show you. Right here. Because remember, it's the most powerful side of the map, right? So you're probably gonna want to know, like, hey, sup, what's all the good positions over here? Well, here's another one of them, right? Don't be afraid to jump on these things. It's kind of like Ascension, where you got the wheel that you can kind of jump on the ramps of. It's like the same thing. If they're over here, you got to put something between you and them so you can fucking peek snipe or whatever, you know? So anyway, here's another juicy tidbit. Radar manipulation. What is radar manipulation? Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but when you play this game, people move around, they end up on your radar, right? Sometimes you can crouch walk and maybe you're not on the radar anymore. But what if I told you you don't have to crouch walk? You can just walk like that. You don't even have to crouch, right? Oh, there you go. Well, how fast how fast can I go? You'll figure it out. Okay. Just not full speed, obviously. So what's radar manipulation? Well, that wasn't really it. I was just telling you how to crouch walk without crouch walking. Without crouching. Let's say, for example, this is basically faking people out with the radar, which is why I will always say radar takes more skill than no radar. Okay, because for no radar, maybe more teamwork is involved, right? But for radar, it comes down to the individual, no matter what Halo it is, right? So let's say there's a guy right here. Say you know he's there, right? Watch. He's probably gonna jump out, right? That's the fucking basic fake out. Okay, very basic. Pretending like you're gonna go in doorway, stop, because he's watching his radar, right? He's got a brain too. Fake him out, back up, because he's probably got a sword or some shit, right? So you're going to throw a grenade, back up, and just fucking shoot him. Another way of doing it is trying to think of an example here because I just do it all the time. Okay, here we go. Here's another example. You gotta just it comes with experience, but I'm giving you the foundation for this. All right. Say overshield wasn't up, right? And you got a guy chasing you, or maybe a guy coming up the vent. Say you just come over here. You have sword, right? Say you have something that you can really turn on somebody with. He's chasing you. You walk in this way, and they both can probably see you on the radar. So you just stop and do that and wait for him to come back in. Or if you're over here and you know somebody's pushing over there, you can move up and then slowly back up, right? They might not run in right away, but they're going to think you're right there. And if you're backed up a little bit over here, it throws them off a little bit. Also, that's pretty much all I'm going to say about like radar manipulation. You got to understand that's an extra layer of like gameplay right there. It's like on a whole nother level. You can use the radar to make people believe anything. Okay, you're literally Don Lemon and they're sheeple. Okay, they will believe anything you fucking say or do. All right, unless they've watched this video, now they're not going to believe anything you do. So disclaimer. What was the other thing I was gonna have you do here? You're backing up. There was another, I was thinking of it. I can't remember what it is. I don't write scripts, in case you didn't know. I think I was gonna end that conversation. I don't know. I don't remember what it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If I think of it, I'll make another one, and I'll just cover another 2 maps. But so far, I've been getting some positive feedback. It's nice to know people are still interested in Halo 2 and Halo 3, because like I said, this all applies to every Halo. All right, this is just a game I happen to be doing it in. So hopefully this helps improve your game a little bit. Still trying to think of what the fuck that was, man. whatever. But anyway, toodles. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the positive feedback, everybody. I appreciate it. It's nice to know, like I said, it's really nice to know that this is actually helping people, and it seems to be. So toodaloo.